Hi, thank you for keeping up with New Times Video. Today I am joined by New Times columnist Sunny Nayombia, who's here to talk to us about a new project, a news podcast. So Sunny, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
That's great. So tell me more about the podcast. I'm curious. What is it about? What is it called?
So yes, the podcast is called The Long Form with Sunny Nayombia. It's a weekly podcast that will discuss what happened the previous week. It will be coming out every Monday. You'll be able to hear it on by visiting the New Times website, as well as the most popular streaming services. So we're talking about Spotify, we're talking about SoundCloud, we're talking about Apple as well.
So what themes would you like to address on this podcast?
So we will talk about the biggest stories that will happen during the previous week. So we can go from sports, we can go entertainment, we can go environment, we can talk about security. We will also talk about the different current affairs that affect Rwandans. What we're trying to really do is to go behind the news, to discuss the news in more depth and with different angles, right? So very often we read the newspapers, but sometimes we don't really understand the reasons behind the news. So
we still have questions after we read.
Exactly. So what we're going to be trying to do is to ensure that all the questions are really answered using this podcast.
That whole shift, it is not just the New Times. It is only a reflection of what is going on globally. It is a new innovation, and innovation is part of who we are as the New Times. You can actually extend the news in new forms and new ways to engage young people in languages they understand.
So do you think this podcast is going to be an incentive for young people to read the news, to actually read our articles?
It is going to attract them to come to the website, but even those who do not come to the website, they will be informed